Wherever you are right now, good morning and good afternoon and good evening. Sa lahat ng tao sa buong mundong nanonood ngayon and to all of my avid followers, my new followers, my Facebook friends, all my ABS, CBN, kapamilyas, friends, all my relatives, my kumares, my kumpares, mga kinakapatid ko diyan, my friends, all my colleagues in the entertainment industries, my co-doctors, my friends and colleagues sa fashion industries, all my college friends sa US, saka mga co-workers ko dito, mga staffs ko, my patients sa mga nanonood ngayon, mga co-retarians ko, all my clients, at lahat-lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon, welcome to my show, Let's Talk with Doc Yami Santos. Medyo na-late lang ako ng konti kasi may technical difficulties itong, alam mo naman, pag live streaming, medyo nagkakaroon ng problema ang computer. So, medyo na-delay ako ng konti, na-late. I do apologize for that. Again, I'm Doc Yami Santos, your clinical mental health psychologist and therapist and host for tonight live streaming show. Ang title nito again is Let's Talk. Sa mga taong that are still not familiar with me, I'm Doc Yami Santos. I used to have a show at ABS-CBN, DCMM Teleradio. Every night, Monday through Saturday, ang title ng show na yun was Love Lines. I'm now doing my own live streaming show called Let's Talk with Doc Yami Santos. Again, please like and share this live streaming for us to support and to continue to help and guide people with stress issues and clinical mental health issues. This is my way of reaching out to everyone who needs guidance and support on how to deal with their stress issues, mga emotional issues, psychological problems nila, social difficulties, pwede rin maging sex issues, clinical mental health issues, mga problema ng mga LGBTQ diyan, relationship problems, behavioral problems, identity crisis issues, pwede ring death issues, grief, and of course, abusive issues. I'm doing this show for me to share and extend my help and to support people who are not able to seek help or support for their clinical mental health problems, no? I also have a fan page. Ang pangalan ng fan page ko is Doc Yami Santos, Let's Talk. To all of my viewers abroad and here in the Philippines, you may also text me on my Globe number, which is 0917-520-8435. And my Sun and Smart is 0933-855-2787. Yun din ang number ko, yung Globe number ko, which is my Viber number din yon. At sa mga iba naman, most of the time, ni-message na lang nila ako sa messenger account ko. One thing I've noticed, sa mga nakaraang mga show ko, ever since sa ABS-CBN pa ako, and even up to now, most of my clients, or not clients, but I do apologize, mga nanonood sa akin are from abroad. All over the US, meron pa sa Canada, UK, Middle East, some part of Asia, no? And of course, dito rin sa Pilipinas. Bago tayo mag-umpisa, gusto ko munang batiin yung mga naka-online, no? Pasensya na kayo kung hindi ko kayo mga nabati agad or because sometimes late na dumadating yung mga messages nyo, yung mga name nyo, at hindi ko kaagad nababasa. Kaya, ang ginagawa ko ngayon, binabati ko muna lahat, no? Si Farah Desuyo is watching. Hi, Farah. And also si Phoebe Resila Nemencio is watching. Susuot ko muna itong salamin ko kasi medyo palabong mata, no? Saka si Maria Santos is watching. Hi Maria, si Cherry Lou Mateo Tuang is watching. Hi Cherry Lou. Si Phoebe Rasilia is watching. And si Cherry Lou Matio Tuwang, sabi niya, good evening, Doc, watching from Southside Makati. Hi, Cherry Lou. Thank you for watching and for your support, no? Saka si Elsa Paras is watching. Hi, Elsa. And also my mother-in-law, si Mama Magda Donato is watching. Hi, Ma. Sabi ni Ma Donato, I like your topic tonight. Well, thank you. I hope magustuhan ng mga tao. And also si Dengs Gorospe is watching. Hi, Dengs. Again, I do apologize kasi medyo na-late ako ngayon dahil technical difficulties sa aking laptop. So, medyo ni-reload ko pa siya, ni-restart para maka-login ako, no? Before anything else, gusto mag-greet ng, of course, good morning or good evening or good afternoon kung saan man kayo nandoon. My only daughter, si Matia Isabel Santos. Say hello, Matia.
Hello.
And say hello to Mamita.
Hello, Mamita.
Okay. And also, Ansi is watching us. Hi, Ann. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support, no? Okay. Nabati ko na ba lahat before we start? Dali. Okay. Again, this show is so very casual. It's not like ABS-CBN noon na we have people backstage or behind the scene who does the special lighting, special sound. Ito ako lahat ng gumagawa. So, what you see is what you get. Very natural, very raw. So, wala itong editing, walang ano. So, para lang tayo nag-uusap. Okay, one-on-one or parang sa bahay lang tayo, di ba? Sino pa ba ito? Sabi ni, Matia, Mamita said, hello, Matia. Okay. This COVID-19 surely affected the entire world, no? In a split second. Wala sa ating lahat saw this happening or coming sa ating mga buhay. We all had our plans and future dreams. Some of us, or most of us, even planned on vacations, short trips, buying a house, buying a car, family reunions or gathering, business agendas, and trying to live our dreams. Okay? Because of COVID-19, I'm sure it has an intense effect in our lives, such as our emotions, our psychological views, our health, our social life, our moral values, our outlook in life, our mental well-being, pwede rin our physical attributes, our relationships sa mga tao, sa mga mahal natin sa buhay, and our outlooks within our self-perception. Yun ang mga nagiging problema natin, di ba? Nagkaroon ng epekto. There is no exception to who will be infected with COVID-19. With one almost invisible drop of coronavirus, our world turns around, no? Biglang umikot eh. We were all caught up flat-footed. Nabigla tayong lahat. It can be anyone. No riches, no poor, any status in life, any age, any religion, any race was spared, and everyone was affected and can be affected by this invisible enemy natin, which is the coronavirus. COVID-19 is not only the problem people are experiencing today. Because of this pandemic, I'm sure lahat tayo are suffering from stress, feeling of anxiety, depression, di ba? Unlove, emotional or psychological pain, as well as physical pain. Pwede rin torture, pwede rin emotional hurt, and mixed personal and social conflicts that we can't control. And minsan can't even understand or we can't even explain and can't find a solution to it. Sabi ko nga, hope is a renewable option. If we can if we ran out of hope at the end of the day, we can get start we can get to start over again in the morning. The following day, di ba? There's always tomorrow. Coronavirus, yung pandemic nga, has definitely halted normal life. And the people across the globe are fighting it in time of this crisis. At times, you just need a person to talk to. For us to shout out our feelings and concerns, whether kung good man yun or bad, di ba? Someone just to help us think or assess our inner thoughts. Kaya please join me tonight and let us all relax and shout out all our concerns sa Let's Talk with Doc Yami Santos. No? Meron pa mga umano rito, babatiin ko, baka minsan hindi ko mabati na, no? Sa dami na sunod-sunod kasi sa late nang dumadating. Nova Alicante, Dalayuan is watching. Hi, Nova. And also my dear friend and classmate si Esther Abad is watching. Hi, Esther. Esther is from LA, California. Eskwela ko ito noon. College years. And also, I want to say hello to Divina Russell, kung nanonood ka man ngayon. Hi, Divina. And also to Alfred Natividad. And si Ed Ginto is watching. Hi, Ed. And si Bless Salvador is watching. Hi, Bless. Thank you for watching. Saka my kumare, my beautiful kumare, si Ingrid Garcia is watching. Hi, Ingrid. So, sabi ni Ingrid Garcia, so nice topic. Well, thank you. Sana mag-enjoy tayo ngayong gabi, no? And also, si Kesire Somar is watching. Kesire, isa yung sa friend ko, mahusay na architect. So, if ever may magpapagawa ng bahay dyan, give me a message and I will share you his numbers. Very good. Reasonable, but quality. Sabi ni Esther, but good evening, Doc JR, watching here in Los Angeles. Tawag nila sa akin JR because yung college years ko, ang tawag ng mga tao sa akin JR, kasi junior ako eh. Me and my dad is the same name. And junior ako, so ang nickname nila sa akin lahat, JR. Sa bahay naman, Yani, no? Kaya Doc Yami. Tapos, yung college years, naging Yani na. Okay. In case you're wondering bakit may JR, no? Yan ang history bakit ako nagkaroon ng iba-ibang pangalan. Hindi ba lahat naman tayo from maliit to lumaki, iba-iba mga nicknames natin. Okay. Bago ko umpisahan itong topic natin, magpapatugtog ako ng isang music dito para hindi naman tayo masyadong mabore, di ba? Siguro, ito patutugtugin ko ito, this is related siguro sa mga nangyayari ngayon sa ating buhay. I hope you like it. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I like that song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Parang yung meaning niya is that there's, kahit anong hirap, kahit anong nangyayari sa ating buhay ngayon, there's always hope, di ba? There's something over the rainbow, di ba? In the future, somewhere out there, meron pa tayong may pag-asa pa. Nanonood ngayon si Munsaya Bernard. Hi, Bernard. Thank you for watching. And si Richello Zamora is watching. Hi, thank you for watching. Saka si Hannah Francesca Chan. Hi, Doc. Magandang gabi po. Well, magandang gabi rin, Hannah. Ito parang kapatid ko na yan. Sabi ni Hannah Chan, nanonood din pala si Hannah, no? Nag-wave siya. Sabi ni Esther Abad, very nice topic and keep up the good work. We miss you here in Los Angeles, Esther and Divina. Namimiss ko rin kayo, especially LA, namimiss ko, no? It's my home. Sabi nga there's no place like home. And in the future, one of these days, I'll be going back there again and I'll be staying there for good. Okay? Okay, about our topic tonight is about marriage or live-in. Live-in ba or marriage na ba? Okay. Marriage is a big commitment to most, and there's no doubt about it, di ba? It's also natural to be a little nervous. Kinakabahan tayo before jumping into marriage. Lalo yung mga bata, di ba? Yung mga teenager, kinakabahan by the word of matataliman or ikakasal, di ba? Because of the trends, more people today seems not only anxious about the prospect of marriage, they are shunning or avoiding it. Sabi ko nga, young people voice a number of concerns about getting married. And these concerns may drive them to cohabitate rather than to marry. Our topic tonight, as I said earlier, is about live-in ba or marriage na ba? Okay, and I hope you all will learn something from this. So lahat tayo, even me, kung ano mga tanong ng mga taong mga nanonood sa atin, they'll be texting me mga question nila about live-in or marriage. Sino pa ba mga nandito ngayon? Sabi ni Hannah rito, there's a rainbow always after the rain. Yes, always. Okay, nabati ko na ba lahat? Okay, may mga nag-ano sa akin na rito, may mga nag-message na, sandali lang. Checkin ko lang. Okay, si Farah Desuy is watching din. Hi, Farah. Okay, itong isang text nito, nag-text sa akin, nakalagay dito is, good evening po, Doc Yani. My name is John. I'm from QC. Lagi ko po kayong pinanunood sa show ninyo and nag-enjoy po kami. Follower na po ninyo ako ever since ABS-CBN and I'm sorry to hear at hindi na rin yung contract ninyo. Well, I am also sorry din na hindi na rin yung contract ng ABS-CBN, yung Kapamilya Network. But I know one of these days they'll be back again and as I said sa aking Facebook na I will always be a forever kapamilya, no? They gave me yung opportunity, binigyan nila sa akin and the chance and they trusted me, they believed in me. Yung binigyan nila ako ng sarili kong show sa ABS-CBN, sa DCMM Teleradyo, title nga noon is Love Lines. Noon yun is Monday through Saturday, gabi-gabi yun. At televised siya sa buong Asia, buong Europe, Middle East, and the US. I'm sure yung mga iba dyan napanood na yun, no? And someday, ABS-CBN will be going on again. Okay, ang tanong ni John dito um, is living together a sin? Okay. Uh, ang living in daw ba together, kasalanan daw ba ito? Okay. Is living together before marriage a sin? Ito yung usually tanong ng maraming tao, no? Sa akin o sa mga iba, even sa mga pare, sa mga pastor, even mga regular conversation, ito mga tanong nila, kasalanan ba ang mag-live-in ang isang tao na hindi pa kasal, no? Well, sa akin to, personal ano ko ito, no? Premarital cohabitation or pwede nating tawagin living together isn't a sin. Okay? But shacking up is couples who live together often while having sex and are not married. Yun. To some, it is a sin. Yun. Okay. Shacking up is yung couple, they live together at the same time, they have sex, okay? And they are not married. So, in some religion, pwede itong kasalanan, di ba? Sa ibang tao naman, hindi ito kasalanan. So, depende ito on how we look on things, di ba? Pero for moral values, ang pag-uusapan natin, it is kasalanan to. Sabi nga nila sa Bible na you should be married first before having sex, no? Pero siyempre nga, kanya-kanya tayo ng paniniwala. Pero pag sinabi namang, nalilito kasi ang tao dito ng shacking up or living together isn't a sin, even sa Bible, kasi living together, pwede namang sabihin na you live together, pero there's no sex involved, di ba? You just live together in one group. Pero once they say na shacking up, then it's a different story na. It involves sex na yon. People wondering kung ano ang shacking up na. Kaya in-explain ko ito, may nagtanong din sa akin noon ito long time ago. In-explain ko na shacking up is two people living together acting as a spouse. Acting as a married couple without being legally married. Pero living together, it's okay. Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question, John of QC. Mali, meron pa bang mga umano rito? Dali yan, checking ko lang, no? Kasi ayoko ma-miss yung mga names sa mga nanonood. Okay, si Melissa Solomon is watching. Hi, Melissa. And also si Maria Monica Aguilar is watching. Hi, Maria Monica. Thank you for watching. Sabi ni Maria Monica Aguilar, watching you right now, Doc Yami. Kaso paputol-putol net, mahina ang signal eh. Anyway, I like the topic. Well, thank you, Maria, and thank you for your support and for watching, no? Yun nga, sinabi ko nga, depende sa pananaw ng tao. Kung pag-uusapan natin ang religion, then it is a sin, John, no? Pero, depende yan, again, sa perception ng tao. Sa ibang tao, hindi masama. Meron nag-message sa akin dito, sa private message ko. Private messenger. Nakalagay dito, sabi po ng iba, it is a bad idea to live together before marriage. Why po? Ako po si Wilfred from Arizona, USA. Okay. Hi, Wilfred, yung mga nanonood dyan sa Arizona. Hello. Napunta na ako dyan long time ago. I think I was still in high school. No, first year college pala, or high school. Napunta na ako dyan. Grand Canyon. Sobrang init pag summer. My God. Para kang nilulusaw sa init. Sa mga Arizona dyan, thank you for watching. Ang tanong ni Wilfred nga is, sabi po ng iba, it is a bad idea to live together before marriage. Bakit daw? Okay. Wilfred, ang masasabi ko dito, couples who cohabit before marriage, and especially before an engagement or clear commitment, tend to be less satisfied with their marriage and more likely to divorce than couples na hindi nag-live-in together. Okay? These negative outcomes are called, ano ito cohabitation effect. Um, sa research na mga nagawa, no, yung mga taong nag-live-in before marriage, once na nagpakasal ni sila, there's a big chance na nagdi-divorce din sila eh. Compare sa tao nagpakasal, nagpakasal, kesa nag-live-in muna. Through research yan, no? Nag-survey sila nung araw at lumabas na mas higher percentage ng divorce sa live-ins kesa sa marriage. Okay. Ano pa ba ito? Meron tayo isang nag-text sa akin. Sandali lang, titingnan ko. Good evening po, Doc Yami. My name is Laura. Taga Manila po ako. At lagi po akong nanonood ng show ninyo. And I like the topic tonight. Ang tanong ko po, Tagalog to is it cheaper to live together or get married? Okay. Mas cheaper. Cheaper in Tagalog, tipid, I think. Tipid. Is it tipid to live together or to get married? Okay. Kung nabubulol man ako sa Tagalog, pasensya na, tao lang. Okay. Is it cheaper to live together or to get married? Sa akin to, no? Sa akin is by sharing expenses such as rent, food, and utilities, couples can spend less than two single people who live alone, no? And this goes either married or nagli-live-in. It all depends on your communication, in their communication in terms of their expenses. Siyempre, kung may ka-share ka sa gastusin sa bahay, kasal man kayo o hindi, mas tipid. Walang pagkakaiba yan eh. Kung mas tipid kung kasal or live-in. As long na nagsasama kayo, and you share the expenses, then mas tipid. Kaya ikaw lang, you live alone, and you pay for everything, di ba? And siyempre, it depends on their communication, yung communication ninyo ng partner mo, ng asawa mo. Kung who will spend less or who will pay less or more, di ba? Si Eileen Hernandez Espiritu is watching. Hi Eileen, thank you for watching. Okay. May nag-private message sa akin. Checking ko lang. Napansin ko na iba nahihiya sila mag-message online. Nakikita siguro yung tanong nila kaya nagpa-private sila. Okay, ang tanong dito ni galing to kay Jerome of Austria. Hi Jerome, and sa mga tao sa Austria, mga nanonood dyan, thank you for watching. Ang tanong niya ni Jerome is, can you love someone but not want to live with them? Okay. Pwede daw ba tayong magmahal ng isang tao, pero ayaw natin kasama sila o to live with them? Sagutin ko yan. Batiin ko muna si Charwin Aljon. Hi Charwin, thank you for watching. Jerome, loving separately is becoming more common, no? More common, and a new trend in sa mga millennial ngayon na relationship. For those who love their partners, but just can't seem to live with them, di ba? The basic concept of loving separately is that two people can love each other deeply, no? Pwede tayo magmahal deeply without living together in a common household. It is being practiced now by some people na they love each other but they don't live in the same household. These are due to interpersonal issues, pwedeng family issues, financial or work. Malayo sila, yung work ng babae o yung lalaki, malayo sa bawat isa't isa sa kanila, or ayaw ng family nila against sa relationship nila. Financial issues, pwedeng wala pa silang enough money to live together. So, yes, Iba-iba ang pagmamahal and iba ang living together. You could love a person and still not live with that person till the right time comes. Okay? I hope I'm able to answer your question, Jerome, at sa mga taga-Australia dyan. Thank you for watching. Sino ba ito? Si Carla Guillaume. Hi, Carla. Thank you for watching. Ang tagal ko nang kilala ito si Carla. I've known her since ABS-CBN time ko pa. When ABS-CBN was still open, may gym pa doon. Nag-gym ako sa ABS-CBN. Hindi ko sasabihin ko anong gym to, baka ma-demanda ako, no? Nag-gym ako doon sa taas, next to, close to ABS-CBN, same building. Tapos, every time I go to the bank, nandoon siya. Si Carla Guillaume. Okay, and also, they have a lighting business, mga lights dyan. So, kung nagpapagawa kayo ng bahay, just give me a call or message me and I'll give you her number. Quality ang mga lights nila and very reasonable. Okay? May nag-message sa akin dito. Mali, titingnan ko. Ito, private message. Okay. Good evening po, Doc Yami. Avid fans ninyo ako and lagi ko po kayong pinanonood noon sa ABS-CBN up to now. Pina-follow ko na po kayo. My name is Marlene of New Jersey. Hi Marlene, mga taga New Jersey dyan. Hello, thank you for watching. Ang tanong ni Marlene dito is it better to get married or just live together? Tagalugin ko kasi merong iba dito nag-message sa akin no, na kung pwede ko rin iba Tagalugin. Halo ko doon English and Tagalog, so medyo nabubulol-bulol ako, no? Mas okay ba sa tao kung magpapakasal sila or just to live in o magsama lang sila without marriage? Okay. I've done my research no dito sa Pinas. And sa Pilipinas, and 48% of couples who live together before marriage have a better chance of having a successful marriage than those who don't live together before marriage. Okay, yan ang naano ko dito. 48% of couples who live together before marriage sa Pilipinas to, have a better chance of having a successful marriage than those who did not live together before marriage. Okay. Itong survey dito sa Pilipinas. 13% naman of 13 to 14%, as I recall, of couples who live together before marriage have a worse chance of having a successful marriage. And 38% to 40%, sabi nila is, it doesn't make much daw if they live together or not. Okay, yun ang mga by research, no? Yun ang naano ko na 48% na couples who live together before marriage may chance of having a successful marriage compared dun sa hindi nagsama before marriage. Tapos yung 13% naman, naging okay ang marriage. Tapos 38%, it doesn't make any difference kung nag-live-in muna sila o kinasal sila. Yun sa Pilipinas. Sabi ko nga, it depends, no? On how the couples or how each person understand each other or how they communicate. Meron iba dyan, 30 years of marriage, 40 years of marriage. After 30 to 40 years, nagdi-divorce pa o naghiwalay pa. Meron namang iba dyan, nagsasama sila for years, 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, na hindi kasal. Actually, I know a couple na, a friend of mine, na nagli-live-in together sila for, ilang years na ba? Almost 20 years. Hindi sila kinakasal. Hindi sila nagpapakasal. And their relationship is going very strong. At tinanong ko nga sila one time is, bakit hindi kayo magpakasal na lang since you are living together and since you've been together for, my God, 20 years? ang sabi nila sa akin, well, it works well. Yung arrangement nila of not getting married now and living together works well for them. And marriage it's not their priority at the moment. So, sabi ko na, it's more power to you guys, to both of you. Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question, Marlene of New Jersey. And I know for the fact, dito sa Pilipinas, marami akong alam dito in the Philippines na they live together na hindi kasal. Okay? Tingnan ko pa kung sino pa ang mga And of course, si Buena Fe Pascua is watching. Hi, Buena. Kung hindi ko ma-pronounce yung name ninyo, I do apologize. Tao lang. At minsan, hindi ko ma-pronounce talaga yung mga how they put their names together. So, pasensya na. And also, my dear cousin, si Melissa Jacinto Vargas is watching. Hi, Lisa. Ang tawag ko sa kanya, Lisa. Miss you all. Love you. Taga LA din to, taga US. I miss you guys. Send my love to the family and to your mom, to Auntie Lady and Uncle Rudy. Send my love to them, okay? And of course, to your family. Okay, bati ko na ba lahat? Kasi rito, minsan di ko nababati, so I make sure na babasa ko lahat before I go in to the next text message or private message. Okay. Ito may nag-text sa akin dito. Actually, Viber message to. Ang pangalan niya is si Jeffrey. Galing siya sa Los Angeles, California. Hi, Jeffrey. Mga taga-LA dyan who are watching right now, thank you for your support, no? Ang tanong dito ni Jeffrey is, what are the disadvantages of living together before marriage? What are the disadvantages of living together before marriage? Okay, Tagalogin dito. Ano mga... Teka, hindi ko alam sa Tagalog ang disadvantages. So, ano daw ang disadvantages na living together, na magka-live-in bago ikasal. Okay. Naku, nakakahiya sa inyo, hindi ko alam sa Tagalog ang disadvantages. Okay. What are the disadvantages of living together before marriage? Jeffrey, sa akin dito is mga couples dyan who cohabit before marriage tend to make less of a commitment. Are more satisfied with their marriage, di ba? And as a result, are more likely to divorce. Okay. Negative outcomes like these are called cohabitation effect, ang tawag dito, no? Yun ang masasabi ko rito, ang disadvantage of living together before marriage, no? Yung mga taong live together before marriage tend to make less of a commitment sa kanilang pagsasama kasi legally they're not bound together, di ba? They could just leave the relationship or they could just change their mind. So, more unsatisfied with their marriage, di ba? And as a result, more are likely to divorce dito. Ang dali dito. Si Johnny Ternal Kapuwang is watching. Hi, Johnny. Sorry kung na-mispronounce ko ang last name mo, no? Kapuwang, I think. Okay. Ito, may message tayo dito sa Viber. Sandali, checkin ko dito. Kasi sunod-sunod baka hindi ko mabasa yung iba. Okay. Good PM po, Doc Yami. My name is Nathan. I'm from Japan. Japan, okay. Lagi ko kayong nanonood. Okay? You sound like me pag nagtatagalog. Lagi kayo nanonood. Thank you for watching, Nathan. Okay. Ang tanong niya is, ano daw ang domestic partner versus marriage? Ang tanong dito ni Nathan. Domestic partner versus marriage. Okay. Napaisip ako dito ah. Domestic partnership, okay, can provide us with some of the benefits that married couples can receive, no? Pero, there are still many differences between this partnership at marriage. Siyempre, marriages generally comes with more benefits and protection kesa sa domestic partnership lang, no? Ang marriages kasi are recognized in all country. But domestic partnership won't be recognized in most countries like the Philippines, di ba? Um, in sa US, I know domestic partnership or is recognized na, pero in some part of Asia hindi pa eh, especially here in the Philippines. Domestic partners are not considered family by law ito, no? Dito sa Pilipinas, considered not family by law. Pero there are some workplaces and companies that will qualify domestic partnership for the same rights like in the US. Sa Amerika nga, or some part of, sa Europe na nga, and some part of Asia, yung mga workplaces and companies, they will qualify domestic partnership as parang mag-asawa na rin, like a married couple. Even if domestic partnership isn't recognized in our country dito sa Pilipinas, some employer kasi may allow your partner to receive employer benefits. Pero bihira ito sa Pilipinas mangyari, bihirang-bihira. Hindi lahat kasi nagbibigay ng benefits pag partnership, usually sa asawa. Married couples naman usually automatically inherit each other's assets upon death. Kung namatay, automatic yun eh. Lahat ng asset, everything that the husband or the wife owns, automatic mapupunta sa asawa yon at sa anak. Then sa anak. Asawa muna at sa anak. Unless may last will and testament kung i-divide yun, no? However, no, this is not the case sa mga domestic partner. Sa domestic partners naman, here sa Philippines, no, you can inherit your partner assets through a will. By a will lang. But you will be still subject to taxes dito sa Pilipinas. Hindi ko masyadong alam ang law sa US at the moment, no? Kasi I haven't been there for quite some times. At when I was still there, domestic partnership, hindi pa legal noon eh. So, noon, from what I know noon is, may will, okay? If you have a partner, and whatever happens to your partner, or whatever happens to you, pag may will ka, pwede mong ibigay sa partner mo yun. It's not automatic na may inherit niya yun, no? Pero now, since it's legally na ang marriage ng partnership, a domestic partnership, then I think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, no? I think it is, na rin eh, legal na rin na ma-inherit ng partner nila yung whatever they have. Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question, Nathan. At sa mga Japan dyan, mga nanonood, thank you for watching. Okay? Tingnan ko pa itong mga nag-text sa atin. Sino pa ito? Of course, Alfred Natividad is watching my college classmate noon sa LA, California. College years pa namin to. Hi Alfred Natividad, thank you for watching. Ang tawag ko dito noon, Freddy. Pero ayaw niya magpatawag ng Freddy, Alfred. Saka si Maria Chris Wallace is watching. Hi Maria. Si Alfred Natividad, he is an accountant, taga San Francisco yan. So, kung gusto niyo magpagawa ng income tax niyo, reasonable price and excellent accountant. So, kung gusto niyo malaman ang number niya, message me and I will share to you his number. Maraming kliyente yan. May nagsabi sa akin na pumipila-pila daw, Tagalog ko, pumipila-pila, tama ba yon? Haba daw ng pila ng mga tao pagka tax season para nagpapagawa sa kanya. Okay. Dahil reasonable at mahusay. Lahat yata ng mga Pilipino sa San Francisco siya ang gumagawa. Okay. Kami nag-message sa akin dito. Dali lang, sa isa kong phone, checking ko lang. Okay. Good PM po, Doc Yami. I'm sorry to hear about hindi na-renew yung ABS-CBN and I hope ibalik yon. Well, I'm sorry din at hindi na-renew yung contract nila pero as I said before, earlier nga, I owe them a lot and I forever grateful sa kanila for giving me the opportunity, the chance na binigyan nila ako ng my own show sa ABS-CBN, Love Lines, no? Monday to Saturday nga noon yun, every night. And someday, ibabalik din niyang ABS-CBN. Pero I still, sabi ko nga, forever kapamilya ako and thank you very much ABS-CBN for all your support and for giving me the opportunity and the chance sa industry. Di ba? Mali. Okay. Ang tanong dito ni William. Okay. William, taga Caloocan siya. Hi mga tao from Caloocan, thank you for watching, no? Ang tanong niya dito is, what is domestic partnership po ba? Okay. Ano daw ang domestic partnership? Okay. William, ang domestic partnership is essentially an alternative marriage or alternative to marriage pala for same-sex couples like homosexual relationship, boy to boy, girl to girl, di ba? It allows them to define their relationship status. A domestic partnership kasi will entitle them both to many of the same benefits that married couples enjoys. Masasabi ko sa domestic partnerships, may allow them to add their partner in their health insurance and plan in some countries, like sa US, di ba? Not in the Philippines, pero US, abroad. But they still more likely need to provide proof of commitment, such as shared bank accounts, maybe properties, di ba? O business. This is something that, this is something that is unique to a domestic partnership, versus to marriage, which does not require you to show any proof of commitment aside from your marriage certificate, di ba? Pagkasal kayo, boy and girl, kasal, all you need is a marriage certificate. Pero for a domestic partnership, may mga iba-iba pang hinihingi eh. Beside from the marriage certificate, kasi may marriage certificate din sila, pero besides that, hinihingian pa yata sila ng mga shared bank accounts, saka mga, kung ano man yung mga business, yung mga na-start nila together to prove na they are a couple. In many countries, domestic partners can adopt their child. Ang tawag dito, child partner through second parent adoption. However, the biological parents of the child must relinquish their parental rights in order to do this. Okay? Yun ang difference ng domestic partnership sa marriage, di ba? O sa babae at lalaki na pagsasama. Okay? I hope I was able to explain to you kung ano man yung domestic partnership, William. Okay. Checking ko pa rito. Kung sino pa yung mga nag-message sa akin, titignan ko lang. Pasensya na kayo kung hindi ko nababasa kasi Medyo sunod-sunod tong nagpa-pop dito sa aking cellphone. Dali. Dali lang. Give me a few seconds here. Okay, and of course, si Joseph Gansa, Misogyn is watching. Hi, Joseph. And also, my dear friend, si Nila Vival Mata is watching. Nila, kilala ko nito way back pa. ABS-CBN, we go to the same gym together. Tagal ko lang kilala to. Tagal na naming mag-friends. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, may nag-message sa akin dito sa aking phone. Dali lang, masahin ko. Good PM po, Doc Yami. My name is Lilia. Lilia, okay. Kapangalan niya ang first cousin ko, mother side, Lilia. Taga QC po ako. Ang tanong ko po is, what are the rights or common law of a live-in partner dito sa Pinas? Okay. Lagi ko po kayong pinanonood at enjoy po ako sa show ninyo. At ABS pa po, fans na ninyo ako. Okay. Lilia. Ang tanong niya is, what are the rights or common laws of a live-in partner dito sa Pinas? Okay. Konti lang alam ko, no? Hindi ako lawyer, so based from what I know, okay, as a therapist, through the concept, yung sa concept sa live-in relationship is considered immoral by the society dito sa Pinas. Okay? But, it is definitely not illegal in the eyes of the law. Okay? Ulitin ko, no? Though the concept sa live-in dito, a live-in relationship is considered immoral by the society dito sa Pinas. Pero, it is definitely not illegal in the eyes of the law. Okay? Sa Supreme Court dito sa Pilipinas, that living together is a right to life. And therefore, it cannot be held illegal and should be respected by the society. Meron na rin ako mga naging pasyente niyan eh. Not pasyente, clients, I would call. Iba kasi ayaw tawagin pasyente, clients, okay? Na tinanong na nila ako dito eh, yung what are their rights daw, common law dito sa Pilipinas for a live-in partner. Okay? Sinabi ko, the same thing as I told you. Sa mga mata ng tao dito sa Pilipinas, sa society natin dito, immoral. Okay? But, hindi ito illegal. Okay? Pati sa court, hindi ito illegal and sabi ko sa kanila, it should be respected by everyone else. Personally, I have nothing against live-in relationship. If it works for you, more power to you. Okay? If marriage must be first, more power to you too. Sabi ko nga kanina, it depends on the individual. Choice nila yun eh, kung saan sila masaya. Sometimes, living together, you tend to, ano ba sa Tagalog to? Check the water. Tagalog ba yung check the water? English pala yun. Hindi ko rin alam sa Tagalog yun eh. Check the water. Obserbahan, I think. Obserbahan nila how the relationship before the final commitment. Yun. I hope I was able to answer your question, Lily of Quezon City. Diba? Mga taga-Quezon City diyan, hello, taga-Quezon City din ako. Nakakahiya naman sa inyong lahat. Yung mga ibang Tagalog, hindi ko alam i-translate sa hindi ko, yung mga ibang English, hindi ko alam i-translate sa Tagalog. Sorry si Lemuel P. Haguring is watching. Galing mo, Doc. Well, thank you, Lemuel. You're kind. Teka, tingnan ko muna ito, yung mga ibang, baka hindi ko na mga nabasa. Diyos ko, Tagalog ko, nabata, no? So, I was like this. When I had a show sa ABS-CBN, yung Love Lines noon, um, may, pagka may binibigay sa akin, dapat kong basahin ng Tagalog, no? Oh my God, nakakahiya. Kasi, kung ano-ano lumalabas sa bibig ko. I mean, literally, ano-ano lumalabas sa bibig ko. Like, batahin. Meaning, basahin. It's batahin, no? Nahihiya ako sa sarili ko ngayon. Oh my God. Okay. May nag-text sa akin dito si Melanie of Balintawak. Ang sabi niya, good PM po, Doc, yummy. Natutuwa naman ako, nakakatawa ang Tagalog ninyo. Parang bulol. Pati pagsulat niya, bulol, no? O bulol nga minsan. Fans ninyo ako ever since ABS-CBN, and I look forward na ibalik ko lang ABS-CBN at panunurin ko kayo uli. Pero for now, live streaming is good for me. Kesa hindi ko kayo napapanood. Well, thank you very much, Melanie. That's so sweet of you. Melanie is from Balintawak, yung mga taga-Balintawak there. Tama ba yung mga taga-Balintawak there? Thank you for watching, no? Ang tanong dito ni Melanie is, my girlfriend and I has been together for 15 years already. Okay. How do we prove that we are a live-in relationship or in a domestic partnership relationship? Okay. Okay, Tagalogin ko ito, no? Kasi may nag-request sa akin, Tagalogin ko daw iba. Yung girlfriend ni Melanie, siya daw at ang girlfriend niya, they've been living together for 15 years na. Paano daw nila mapuprove that they are live-in relationship, they are in a live-in relationship or in a domestic partner relationship? Okay. Okay, Melanie. Well, congratulations to you, Melanie. 15 years, wow. Usually kasi, survey, again, and people that I talk to, no? Domestic partnership, hindi tumatagal eh. Usually, 5 years, minsan 1 year, minsan 6 months. They tend to change, to evolve ng partner nila, no? Pero itong millennial ngayon, itong panahon natin ngayon, one thing I've noticed, yung mga domestic partnership, tumatagal na eh, iba. They grow old together. Yung iba, 10 years. Iba, pinakamaiksi kong alam is 7 years. Pinaka-short pero long is they've been together for 7 years, no? Yung iba, my God, tumanda na sila pa rin hanggang nawala na yung isang partner nila. Okay. Sagutin ko nito ang tanong mo, Melanie. I talk too much na eh. Okay. The most common way to prove that you are living with your domestic partner is to provide evidence that you both share the same residential address. Isa yun eh. This is referred to as, cohabitation. Diba? The usual evidence to establish this would include property lease, or property ownership. Example nito, title ng deeds, mortgage documents, utilities, diba? That you both live in the same house. Yun yung mga basic example na masasabi ko to prove, kung kakailanganin yung i-prove that you are a live-in partner and as a domestic partnership relationship. Okay, Melanie? Tingnan ko ito. May mga... Si Estelita Espirito is watching. Hi, Tita Litz. Thank you for watching. Good evening, sabi ni Tita Litz. Matia, Tita Litz said, good evening. Say hello to Tita Litz.
Hello, Tita Litz.
Okay. Si Estelita Espirito, Kasi yung mga ibang nakakaalam, designer din ako, no? On the side, business ko yun. Nagdi-design ako ng mga damit at ginagawa namin. And si Tita Litz, which is Estelita Espiritu, is my tagagawa ng mga damit ko, tagatahi, and she's the best. Ang husay niya. Okay? Kung kailangan niyo ng number niya, give me a message me and share ko. Okay? Namimisa kita, Tita Litz. Okay. Ito, may message tayo dito. Checkin ko. Dali, baka ibang, check ko lang kasi baka yung mga ibang message dito. Hindi ko nababasa. Okay. Good PM, Doc Yami Santos. I'm from Cebu City. My name is Gloria. My family and I, lagi ko po namin kayong pinanunood. And marami po kayong natutulungan na tao na can't afford a therapist. Thank you po. Well, you're welcome, Gloria. At mga taga Cebu City dyan, thank you for watching and thank you. Ang tanong dito ni Gloria is, my boyfriend and I are often into misunderstanding. Can living together save our relationship? Okay. Yung boyfriend daw ni Gloria, saka siya, lagi sila nagkakaroon ng misunderstanding. Misunderstanding, hindi pagkakaunawaan. Okay? And ang tanong niya, can living together save their relationship daw? Okay. Gloria, ang masasabi ko rito is a big capital no. Okay? Sa akin kasi, whatever you do, don't move in together because you think it will save your relationship. It definitely won't. But it will place you in a binding living situation with your soon-to-be ex. Diba? Kasi kaya ko sinabing soon-to-be ex is because hindi pa nga kayo nagsasama, lagi na kayo nag-aaway, ano pa kaya kung nagsama na kayo? And living in together is not a solution that can save your relationship. Okay? Kaya sabi ko nga, soon to be ex. Your relationship together should be saved first before anything else or before going to the next level of commitment. Yun ang masasabi ko sa iyo, Gloria. Ayusin niyo muna ang relasyon niyo, ang relationship niyo. Whatever your misunderstanding, ayusin niyo yun. Then, kung ayos na lahat, na plansya na ninyo, everything is running smoothly, then that's the time to think if you are ready to move in together or to live in together. Di ba? Pero, ayusin niyo muna, then give it a year or two. In a year or two, pag everything runs smoothly, then there's no reason na kung gusto niyo mag-live in together, there's no reason para hindi kayo mag-live in together, di ba? Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question, Gloria. At mga taga Cebu City, thank you again for watching. Okay, kami mga nag-message pa sa akin dito. Dali lang. Si Bless Salvador pala, with the one I greeted earlier, katrabaho ko ito, si Bless Salvador. She's also from ABS-CBN, no? Kaya it's an honor for me for Bless Salvador, Miss Salvador, to watch me. Okay. Ito, private from Viber. Good PM po, Doc Yami. Enjoy the show. Funny. Ha ha ha. Nauutal ka sa Tagalog. Well, sorry. Yeah, there are times na nauutal ako. My name is Daniel. of Glendale, California. Hi Daniel, mga Glendale dyan. Thank you for watching. I think I have a cousin there. First cousin ko si Dr. Jacinto Rudel. Taga Glendale yan. As far as I know, as far as I know, taga Glendale yan. Pero I don't really remember kung doon talaga. Ang tanong ni Daniel dito is, how long should a couple wait to live with your boyfriend? Okay. How long should a couple wait to live with your boyfriend? Gaano daw katagal intayin bago magsama ang mag-boyfriend? To live with your boyfriend. Okay. Tama yata yan. How long should a couple wait to live with your boyfriend? Well, Daniel, sa akin dito, most couples, kasi 37 to 40%, no, move in together after they've been in a relationship. Move in together after they've been in a relationship. Relationship 6 to a year. Usually, ito ang kitatagal nito eh. How long, di ba? How long should a couple wait? Okay? It's hard to pinpoint kasi kung anong ideal timeline when to move in or when not to move in. Pero sabi ko, usually kasi ang mga couples, nag-iintay pa sila ng 6 to a year bago mag-move in. 6 months to a year bago mag-move in, no? It is all different kasi to each one. After all, each relationship is entirely unique. Iba-iba yan eh. On how they get along, kung ano yung pag-uusap nila, how committed they are. For me, both has to be emotionally mature. Both emotionally mature na to handle any problems both will encounter. Living in together is also like marriage na yan eh, without the legalities. You really have to know each other well and accept the person for who he is or who she is, and ready to love unconditionally and sacrifice things to better the relationship. Remember, you're both a team na. You're one team, hindi na kayo individual. So, sa akin, how long should you wait? I think 2 years, a year to 2 years, bago kayo mag-move in. The first year is the honeymoon stage in a relationship. After a year, diyan nalalabas ang tunay na ugali. Diyan mo malalaman if you can live with that person or you can't live with that person. Or can you stand living with that person or not? Di ba? So, I would say 2 years. If I was your therapist, I would say 2 years. Wait for 2 years. Kasi 1 year na yan eh. Andiyan pa yung getting to know each other. Ayun pa yung nangangapa pa kayo isa't isa eh. Ayun pa yung honeymoon stage that you give your best. You give your, lahat ng effort binibigay mo sa partner mo, sa boyfriend mo, sa girlfriend mo, sa partner mo within that year. Excuse me, inom muna ako ha. So within that year, honeymoon stage, after a year, gradually lalabas na yung mga excuse me, mga hindi nyo gusto sa isa. Then you will find out, can you tolerate all the negativities na meron siya? If you can, good. Diba? Kaya I would say, 2 years. Ready ka na yun. Kasi, once you are living together, you must be ready to love that person and accept that person unconditionally. And sometimes sacrifice things to better the relationship. Di ba? Kasi you're one team na nga eh. Hindi ka na nag-iisa. You're a couple na. Even though hindi kayo legally kasal. Dali, tingnan ko ito. Kasi pa mga nag-message sa akin. Okay, ito may pumasok sa akin dito, private message. I'm sure taga-abroad to, it is, kasi private message eh. Good PM po, Doc Yami. I'm from Baltimore, USA. My name is Nathan. Always watching your show ever since and up to now, lagi ko yung pina-follow. I enjoy your show and marami po kayong natutulungan. Well, thank you, Nathan. At mga taga Baltimore, USA dyan, hello Baltimore, thank you for watching and thank you for your support, no? Ang tanong dito ni Nathan, my girlfriend wanted for us to live together. We have only been in a relationship for almost 6 months. What is considered moving too fast in a relationship? Okay. Nathan, he has a girlfriend and yung girlfriend daw niya gustong mag-live-in na sila together. They've only been in a relationship for almost 6 months. So, bago pala itong relationship nito, 6 months pa lang eh. Ang tanong ni Nathan dito, what is considered moving too fast in a relationship? Nathan, sa akin, this is definitely too fast, no? A sure sign that a relationship is moving too fast sa akin, or too quickly, as if you have trouble making a decision, even though your girlfriend is ready to move in. Once na nagkaka-second thought ka, and you're kind of hesitant, kung anong gagawin mo, should I move in? Kinu-question mo ang sarili mo, no? Should I move in with her? Or should I not? Is it too fast? Or not? Once you start to question yourself with your decision, ito na isang sign, Nathan, na it's too early and you're not ready to move in. Kahit na anong pilit pa ng girlfriend mo, huwag ka magpapadala. Okay? Because marami ka pang questions sa sarili mo eh. You have all this question in your head, going on your head, na you can't make a final decision whether to move in with that person or not. So, meaning, you are not ready yet. Okay? I would recommend, highly recommend, checking in with your gut feeling. Di ba? Yung, ano ba sa Tagalog ang gut feeling? Checkin mo ang nararamdaman mo. Tama? Kung anong nararamdaman mo inside, checkin mo before and after including your partner's decision bago kayo mag-live-in, di ba? Tingnan mo kung ano nararamdaman. Check your gut feeling before and after including your partner in any decision making like living together, di ba? Para malaman mo talaga. Sometimes yung gut feeling natin yun ang tama eh. If you're feeling uncomfortable, hindi ka komportable with something, or for instance, living together, I would definitely say listen to that feeling, di ba? You will know, malalaman mo naman when the right time for you to move in with that someone or with that special person, di ba? Kung hindi ka ready, wag mo pilitin, di ba? Pakinggan mo ang sarili mo, pakinggan mo nararamdaman mo, pakinggan mo ang gut feeling mo. Yun ang masasabi ko sa iyo. Nathan, Baltimore. Okay. Checkin ko ito. Sino pa ba rito? Si Maria Santos is watching. Hi Maria, thank you for watching. Dali na checkin ko. Baka meron akong mga nabasa pa rito eh. Dali lang. Bear with me. Okay. And of course, si Brenda Manikil. Hi, Tita Brenda from USA. Ito siya. She's watching. Thank you for watching. And send my love to Tita Mila and to all. And to Tita Rusty din. Okay. Ito may text message ako. Dali lang. Yung mga nagpa-pop-up dito ng mga messages. Good evening po, Doc Yami. My name is Vivian from Quezon City. Hi Vivian, mga taga Quezon City. Thank you for your support. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, Doc Yami, common problems faced by couples who live together. Ano ra mga common problems na mga tao, ng mga, hindi ko matagalog. What are the common problems faced by couples who live together? Ano raw ang mga nagiging common problems sa mga tao, mga couples na nagli-live-in together? Okay. Sana tama yung pag-translate ko no? First one, masasabi ko rito, no? Monotony. Ito mga common problems faced by couples who live together. Monotony is one of the biggest problem faced ng mga couples who live together, is falling into the monotony trap. Okay? Tandaan nyo, no? Monotony trap. We led a very different lifestyle kasi when a person are dating and had their own place. Diba? The thrill of, sabihin natin, the thrill of selecting an outfit and getting ready for a date. Diba? Exciting yon. And looking good for your partner or for your date. Diba? Or deciding whether to sleep over o mag-sleep over ka sa bahay ng ka-date mo or partner mo. And all the other existing tidbits of living alone, leave when you move in together. Diba? Many couples kasi get too comfortable and let the romance slip out or sip out of the relationship. Although there is nothing wrong with having a normal routine. Try not to let it get too monotonous. Sabi nga, spice things up with a date, sex night, sabi nga nila, surprises, little gifts, sweet gesture. Kasi kapag nagsasama na, common problems kasi ng living together, pag nagsasama na, doon lumalabas yung ugali, di ba? Nasanay tayo na mag-isa tayo, then all of a sudden, may kasama na tayo. So, nagiging yung ginagawa natin, nagiging monotonous na paulit-ulit na lang. At naboboard ng bawat isa. So, you have to spice it up. Mag-date pa rin kayo even though you are living together. Pwede pa rin kayo mag-sex night date, di ba? With each other, of course. Surprises, little gifts. Kung ano yung ginagawa ninyo before living in together while still dating, gawin nyo pa rin, di ba? Susunod natin problema dito is ang tawag nilang monogamy. Itong another problem faced by couples who live together. Ito yung getting tired and bored of monogamy relationship. Even couples who do not live together partake in a monogamy relationship, but somehow the inability to assess your freedom is amplified even more when your partner or our partner lives with you or with us. Diba? Sabi ko nga, do not cheat just to make yourself feel better. This is the worst possible way to take back your freedom. Yun ang masasabi ko rito. Gawin mo instead is to plan a fun day out or a fun night out with the boys or with the girls, yung mga close friends mo, di ba? Enjoy the night. Paminsan-minsan, enjoy the night. Go out with the barkadas and enjoy a little bit of harmless fun with your old friends, di ba? Para naman makahinga ka sa isang relasyon, hindi hindi yung lagi siya na lang kasama mo. Yun ang masasuggest ko. Isa pang problema rito na nakikita ko is mind, mindlessness. Okay? Ang ibig ko sabihin ng mindlessness is couples who live together tend to suffer from mindlessness every so often. Diba? No matter how long they've been living together, there are times na when one or both parties forget that they are no longer operating as individuals, but as a team. It is simpler to work late into the night and not to call your loved ones and to tell them, hey, wag mo na ako hintayin. Not to wait up for me. It is far easier to plan for a night out with your friends without having to check with your boyfriend or girlfriend. O magpapaalam ka pa, di ba? Couples living together tend to zone out on the fact that it is no longer just about them, but it is also about their spouse as well. Normally kasi, resentment tends to set in every so often. And it is not surprisingly for people to freak out or to pack up or even to head back to the world of singledom. Diba? Parang nasanay sila na mag-isa sila. Parang nasa-suffocate na sila eh. Because they can't handle being in an integral part of a team. Diba? Sanay sila, isa lang sila. Solo flight, ngayon dalawa na. Masasabi ko rito is, do not take your live-in partner for granted. And appreciate that they love you so much that they're willing to live with you despite of your flaws. Okay? Be more mindful of your surroundings and of the presence of someone special in your life. Do not take them for granted. And appreciate that they love you so much that they're willing to live with you despite of your flaws. Diba? Kaya magpaalam ka, diba? Sabihin mo kung alis ka, there's nothing wrong with that. Isa pa nakikita kong problem, ang tawag nila rito, I could say is the mayhem. Ito kasi, the best part about living alone is living alone. Diba? There are no two ways about it. Sabi nga nila, when you live alone, you have total control over your environment. Example nito, if you want to paint your room, for example, green, red, black, or whatever color, o pwede mo iwanan ang mga medyas mo, mararami mo damit all over the place. Kung ayaw mo maglinis ang bahay, ayaw mo maglinis ang bathroom, or have your mga barkadas, your buddies overnight, it's your prerogative. Walang magpipigil sa'yo. Okay? Isa pa nakikita kong problem dito is ang nakikita kong biggest problems faced by couples who live together would be to be lack of me time. Diba? Some people kasi they need time apart to center yourself. It is impossible to do so when you have someone or someone all up in your space 24/7. Iba kung kasama mo na yung tao na yun 24/7, ang hirap na, di ba? Hindi ka sanay. What people can do to this is take a solo trip to your parents. Pumunta ka sa parents mo isa. Plan or place a short visit or a getaway sa mga kaibigan mo with your friends. Walang masama rito. There's no harm in taking some time off para mamiss ka ng partner mo at mamiss mo rin siya. Sabi nga nila, breathing space, di ba? Breathing space is very important dito sa isang relationship. If you are unable to take off, then set some time aside to indulge yourself in things that you like doing alone. Di ba? Hindi fault ng partner mo that you feel cramped. Speak to them about it and propose spending a day apart to do your own thing. At ganun din siya. Pwedeng head to the park with a book, magbasa ka, or go to a movie, take a bike ride, go shopping, or go fishing sa mga lalaki, or golfing, or play sport, whatever sports, di ba? At times kasi there are issues that couples who live together have to put up. May mga issues kasi na pag ang couples, they live together, they have to put up with, di ba? Yung mga things, mga negative things that they have to put up with. But keep in mind that there are plenty of wonderful things about living together, no? And that comes with territory. Companionship and love are two of the top things that you could get to enjoy when you have your partner next to you on a daily basis. Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question. No, Vivian of Quezon City. Okay, tingnan ko nga ito. Sino pa ito nag-message sa akin dito? Yung mga nag-blink. Tingnan. Si Ana Raisa Cruz Cabotage is watching. Hi Ana, thank you for watching. Nagwe-wave siya. Tingnan. Tingnan ko rito. Meron pa ba akong mga hindi nabasa rito? Dali lang. Okay, ito. Private message. Check-in ko. Question, ano po ba ang mga signs living together na it isn't working and your relationship is suffering? Ako po si Jericho of San Francisco. Hi Jericho! Mga taga San Francisco dyan, hello, thank you for watching, no? Ang tanong niya, ano po ba ang mga signs living together na it isn't working and your relationship is suffering? Okay. Ang masasabi ko rito, Jericho, bago yan, inom muna ako ng water. Okay. Masasabi ko dito is, Jericho, your partner always seems to be in the way. Isa ito eh. This is like they're trying to annoy you. Actually, they're there because they live there and they live with you. You're annoyed because you wish they didn't. This doesn't make you a terrible person. No? And it doesn't mean that your relationship is destined to fail. It just means that you weren't ready to move in together and that you should take a step. You should take a step back. Diba? Maybe it's too soon. Kaya your partner always seems to be in the way. Yun ang nararamdaman mo. Pwede rin, you dread going home if they are at home. Kasi, if you find yourself looking for a reason to stay out because you don't want to go home to your partner, this means things aren't going well. Although this isn't exactly a sign that you are not interested in your partner anymore. It is just a sign that you prefer to be alone and spend less time with them. Yun ang masasabi ko dito, no? Pwede ring ma-feel mo na isang signs din is you or your partner no longer put any effort into your relationship. Sa akin kasi, all relationships have their ups and downs. Alam natin yan, di ba? But this doesn't mean that you and your partner should stop making an effort once you move in together. I would say that now is actually the time to make more of an effort to keep things fun and exciting. Although, di ba, it is easy to fall into into a mundane routine. Tawag nga niya roon. When you live with someone but you don't need to keep the spark alive or the relationship will fizzle or fail out. Di ba? Kasi yung feeling mo is, kasama ko naman na ito, pero you're not making any effort to make it alive, to spark it, then may possibility the relationship will fail or fizzle, di ba? Um, Another is you argue way more than you did before you move in, di ba? Um, at times kasi about the tiniest or most irrelevant things like, for example, the right way to fold a towel, the right way to put the dishes away. Ito yung mga example eh. Pero ang totoo dito is you're probably not arguing about laundry at all or about mga little things at all. Okay? You and your partner are just likely just taking out your frustration on each other because you're unhappy about the move or the living together arrangement. Diba? Iba kasi, maliit na bagay like laundry, folding the towels, putting the dishes away, minamalaki na nila yung problema na yun eh. Pero actually, hindi ng problema. You are both frustrated on each other because hindi kayo masaya because you moved in too early or too soon. Diba? Another sign is you and your partner always has friends over without asking the other person if it's okay. Sa akin kasi together, you should be respectful of your partner's living habits as well. If one person feels like the other person's friends are constantly invading their space, no, or your space, and keeping them up all night by the loud sounds, music, they might resent living together or living with you. Bigyan mo naman ng respeto, no? Hindi ko mo that you live together, puro pagbisita ka ng bisita ng mga tao, loud music, without giving consideration to your partner, to your living partner, na, hoy, may trabaho pa ito, kailangan pa rin niyang matulog early, pagod to, di ba? So you have to be more considerate and respectful. Another thing that I could see na signs na it's too early, no, na to live in is your partner doesn't like your pet. What I mean by this is, hindi ko naman sinasabing ayaw niya. I'm not saying that they have to treat your pet like their own, no, or anything, no. It's just that if they knew ahead of time that the pet was a part of the package or part of you, they should at least make an effort to be cordial about it, di ba? All residents naman kasi should feel welcome in your new home, including your pet, di ba? Alam naman niya na may pet ka, so dapat tanggapin niya, di ba? It's part of the package, di ba? Before moving in together. Isa pang masasabi ko dito is you love to party and maybe your partner is a homebody. Tagalog ko, isa ito sa nagiging problema. Di ba? Party together. Mahilig ka mag-party. Tapos yung partner mo, homebody. Okay? Or the other way around. Sa akin kasi, regardless, you might not realize it, no? This is a problem until you live together. So you have to think about that. A person who likes to go out a lot may start to feel like their partner is always nagging them to stay home or complaining that they drink. Example, if they drink too much, no? Example kito. and the homebody might feel left left out or feeling neglected or annoyed. Of course, ito, neither of you is required to abandon your former lifestyle, di ba? But if you're willing to compromise, uh, you might want to go back to living separately. Yan. Yung masasabi ko dito. And isa pang masasabi ko is you fantasize about living alone. Isa ito. Um, if you like to fantasize about living, if you like to fantasize about being single, uh, when you're in a relationship or it's bad, it's a bad sign ito. When you look forward to your partner leaving to do errands or find yourself celebrating when they tell you they have to go to work or they have to go out of town, di ba? Then everyone needs some solitude. But if you start to crave it lagi, it is because your partner may be getting on your nerves, di ba? O naiinis ka na sa kanya o napupuno ka na. For your sake and the sake of your relationship, na masasabi ko, talk to your partner about your concerns before it's too late. Yes, losing your... Iniisip mo siguro, baka nag-deposit na kayo sa bahay na move in your apartment. Well, losing your deposit will be bad, di ba? But losing a year or losing years of work, of happiness and mental clarity is the alternative naman. Kaya, choose wisely. Ang masasabi ko sa iyo, choose wisely. Isa pang masasabi ko is, if you feel like your partner has taken over the living space. What I mean by this is, the living space has to reflect both people, as opposed to having one person feel like the other person is taking over. Di ba? If you or your partner struggle to come to terms with the other person's stuff within the first few days, both probably kayo shouldn't live together. Some people prefer minimalistic, example, the minimalistic look, and other people have so much stuff or so much junk, and they tend to surround themselves with clutter and knickknacks. Isa ito sa magiging problema. Okay? I hope I was able to give you signs na living together isn't working sa inyong relationship. Ano mga signs yun? Okay. Tingnan ko pa ito. Si Carolyn Reyes is watching. Mali. Carolyn Reyes Pagdaganan is watching. Hi, Carolyn Pagdaganan. And also si Jay Tarin is watching. Hi, Jay. Mali, meron pa ba akong hindi na nag-greet dito? Okay. Ito, checking ko ito isang message. Nag-ano sa akin, nag-message pa. Good PM po, Doc Yami. My name is Jorge of Navotas City. Hi, Jorge. Yung mga taga Navotas dyan, good evening. Ang tanong dito ni Jorge, can you be married but live apart? PS, enjoy po ako sa show nyo at lagi ko po kayong pinanonood. Way back, ABS-CBN pa po. Well, thank you, Jorge. And mga taga Navotas dyan, good evening. Ang tanong ni Jorge is, can you be married but live apart? Okay. Sa akin kasi, sa mga married couples na choosing to live apart are actually giving their relationship another chance by not suffocating each other, di ba? But being married but living in a separate houses or home, in many cases, is better than being mentally spaced apart instead of living under the same roof only for the reason to become bitter. Yun ang masasabi ko rito, di ba? Ulitin ko. Sa mga married couples dyan na choosing or piniling to live apart are actually giving their relationship another chance but not suffocating each other. Diba? Pero being married but living in a separate house or bahay nga, in many cases, it's better than mentally spaced apart. Instead of living under the same roof only for the relationship to become bitter. Okay? I hope I was able to answer your question, Jorge of the Botas. Okay. Sino pa ba ito nag-message sa akin dito? Okay. Good PM po, Doc Yami. My name is Evelyn of Paranaque. Hi Evelyn, mga taga Paranaque dyan. Good evening. How long should I date before moving in with my boyfriend? Okay, Evelyn, for me kasi always wait at least 2 to 3 years before moving in with someone to be sure the relationship is stable enough to last under the same roof, di ba? Kasi nga, first year is the honeymoon stage. Second to the third year, doon na lalabas yung tunay na ugali. So, wait 2 to 3 years. Malalaman mo kung talagang ready na kayo to move in one day. Okay? Evelyn? Dali, isa pa ito. Isahin ko itong mga text dito. Ito. Good PM po, Doc Yami. My name is Patrick of Nueva Ecija. Enjoy the topic, enjoy the show. Thank you, Patrick. Ang tanong dito ni Patrick is, how long is the honeymoon phase pag nag-live-in na? Okay. Mga taga Nueva Ecija dyan, actually, meron akong ancestral house dyan sa Nueva Ecija, San Jose. At dyan din yung pinsang ko, si Leonardo Banay-Banay. Okay, mga taga Nueva Ecija, hello. How long is the honeymoon phase pag nag-live-in na raw? Honeymoon phase is 6 months to a year, diba? 6 months to a year, pero usually a year ang honeymoon stage. Honeymoon phase, diba? After that, the honeymoon period tends to last kasi within 6 to a year. The relationship still feel fresh and exciting, and you're constantly learning new things about each other and having first experiences together in one group. Pero after that, after 6 months to a year, andyan na yung mag-iiba na yung ugali. Kaya, sabi ko kanina, before your text, no, 2 to 3 years bago kayo magsama. Kasi, honeymoon stage is a year. 6 months to a year. Usually a year ang masasabi ko. Okay? Dali. Tingnan ko ito. Baka may mga nag-message pa sa akin dito. Okay. May message ako rito. Okay. I enjoy your show. Thank you, Doc Yami. Dami po kayong natutulungan. Avid fans ninyo ako ever since. Well, thank you. My name is Jonah of Iloilo City. Hi, Jonah, mga taga Iloilo dyan. Thank you for watching. Actually, my mom is from Iloilo City, no? And I understand a bit of Ilonggo, but I'm not that good, no? Ano ba isang alam ko? Kabalo ako. I know. Kabalo ako. Okay? Ang tanong dito ni Jonah, how soon is too soon to say I love you to my live-in partner? How soon is too soon to say I love you to my live-in partner? As sa akin kasi, as for the specific timing on you should when you should utter the word or say the word I love you. Well, you should already know, Jonah. You should already love the person. Excuse me, inom muna. You should already love the person. At dapat mahal mo na yung tao eh. The person that you are moving in. And he or she should already know about your feelings and vice versa yan eh. Okay? But too early to say I love you can cause issues. Lalo na sa mga first few weeks in a relationship, you can scare them off away. Meron kasi mga iba dyan, I know, this is for the fact, I know. May mga kasambahay ako, nagbo-boyfriend sila, nagbo-girlfriend sila, mga kasambahay ko ito. 2 days, 3 days, sasagutin na nila. Yung nangliligaw o siyasagot na sila. Tapos, in a week, wala pang 1 linggo, they're madly in love with each other. Madly in love. Talagang mahal na rin nila isa't isa. They can't live without the person. Okay? Tendency na yun, natatakot yung the other side. Yung mahal nila. Okay? Minsan nati-turn off. And minsan, the relationship doesn't work. Kasi nga, it's too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon to say, I love you, na you're head over heels, you're patay na patay ka sa tao na yun. You can't live without that person. It's too soon. Di ba? Kaya masasabi ko, before you move in, or live in with the person, dapat alam mo na mahal mo siya, alam na niya, how you feel, how you both feel about each other, di ba? Pero, kung bago pa lang ang relationship nyo, it's too early to say, I love you to that person. Kasi pwede siyang matakot eh. Pwede mo siyang i-push away na, whoops, masyadong mabilis siya. Masyadong mabilis to. Matatakot sila. Let it flow naturally. Saka, there's no such thing na mahal mo na yung tao within a few days. And there's no such thing as you can't live with that person. Maybe you're just, infatuated ka lang sa tao na yun. Pero, true love, in a few days, no way. No way. It's not gonna work. Madaling mag-end yung relationship na yan. Okay. Dali. Tingnan ko. Meron pa rito mga nag-message sa akin. Dali lang. Okay. What time? 11:30 na. Well, end ko na ito. I think this is the end of our show, no? Ang conclusion ko dito is, marriages are said to be made in heaven. Di ba? And this is what the majority of the people believe. Subconsciously, the idea of marriage is fixed in the minds of the people, and knowingly or unknowingly. The couples in a marital relationship work hard to make the relationship last for a long time, and sometimes until death does them apart. Therefore, marriages are a more stable form of relationship sa akin. In contradiction naman, live-in can be too liberating at times sa ibang magkarelasyon. With no restriction, there are more possibilities or instability and insecurity sa pag-live-in. If people have not committed in a marital and a legal bond, we cannot be sure of it. Diba? Kung they can't commit then how can you be sure that they will be able to commit legally, di ba? Hindi tayo sure dyan. Marriage is more legal and socially accepted form of relationship between couples rather than live-in. In contrast naman, to this, no, a section of the youth may not agree with what the conservative side of the society has to say. Yung mga bata dyan, mga younger youth feels that live-in or living together relationship gives them the sense of freedom as well as the feeling of conjugal life without the restrictions which are posed by the institution of marriage. Nga. In a live-in relationship kasi, one can leave or stay whether he or she feels things aren't working out. However, live-in relationship are the new and ongoing trends among the youth that gives them the freedom to live with their partners without any pressure or a range of legalities like marriage. Both of these socially constructed institution of love and relationship have their pros and cons, diba? To be considerably or considered by couples. Marriage and live-in relationship are a choice by couples that should be free from social pressures. One may believe in the idea of holy matrimony, but one should not criticize for his or her decision not to consider a live-in relationship. Okay? Yun ang masasabi ko in regards to live-in versus marriage, no? Okay, tingnan ko ito. Okay? Again, thank you all for your pagpatuloy na support sa akin sa show ko na Let's Talk with Doc Yami, and yung mga support niyo ginawa sa akin, yung mga followers ko ever since from ABS-CBN. Paki-share lang and like itong Let's Talk with Doc Yami sa mga friends niyo at sa mga Facebook account niyo. Itong live streaming para we can continue to support and guide and help people with clinical mental health issues and stress issues. Ang motto ko nga sa life is, at share dito sa mga tao at sinasabi ko ito is, life is full of reasons to enjoy, to suffer, to fight, to give up, but there is also reasons why life is so beautiful. It is when you live life with honesty, respect, dignity, understanding, patience, sincerity, and God-fearing, which all answers to unconditional love to one another. We are never too old or too late to always set another goal in our life or to dream a new dream every day. Hope is a renewable option we have sa buhay. If we run out of things or option, at the end of the day, we get to start over again in the morning, di ba? There's always another day. Masasabi ko lang ngayon sa mga tao is let us be more caring. Have more empathy towards other people. Respect, and most importantly, have faith in God. Let us all appreciate, love, and cherish one another, our loved ones, our family, and the world we have now. Let us all be in one team, especially sa nangyayari ngayon sa pandemic natin. Let us all take extra care and value the water, the clean air, the food, our health, the necessities we have that has been letting us survive now now a day with all the turmoils. Sabi ko nga, difficulties and challenges we are all experiencing in life, God gave us two gifts. One is a choice, and the other one is a chance. Let's choose to have a good life and a chance to make it the best for us and for everyone, for the wonderful life we have now. Okay? Sabi ko nga, I will thank you again sa support niyo, and I will always be a kapamilya forever. May nag-message dito sa akin, si Richello Zamora is watching. Hi Richello, thank you for watching. Okay. Kaya, shalom to all, and good night, and I love you all. Bye-bye, and I will see you again next week for our next topic. And, of course, my daughter would like to say good night and good morning, good afternoon to all of you. Okay, Matia? Say good night. Okay, good night, bye-bye, and again, God bless you all. Okay? Bye.